This one is very similar to the other one, but we have weird stuff going on right here. We have this 3x right here. What the heck? Okay, let's go back to remembering what is the range of our cosine. We got to know that. What's the range of our cosine?
0 to pi.
Okay, so that one is 0 to pi, which means our triangle that we're going to set up can only be in the first quadrant or the second quadrant, because 0 radians is right there and pi radians is right there, so we're in one of these two quadrants. Is our triangle that one, or is it that one? Okay, we're going to put the 3x over 1 right here, or we're going to put the 3x over 1 right here. Where'd the 1 come from? I just made this into a fraction so I can see it as adjacent over hypotenuse. Good question, thank you. Okay, so which one is it? I don't know. What else does this tell us? Anything else? Yes, it does. What is x between? 0 and 1/3. So we know that x is going to be positive, which means if this is positive, then this triangle doesn't exist. Because if it was over there, it would have to be negative. So we know we're in the first quadrant. Then it says, okay, rewrite each of the following as an algebraic expression of x. In x, sine of this equals what? Okay, let's find out. Let's find this missing side right here. What is that missing side? Let's make him b. So we have 1 squared equals 3x squared plus b squared. And I'm solving for b, so I'm going to move this guy over to the other side. So I have 1 minus 9x squared equals b squared. And now I have to square root both sides. So I get b equals the square root of 1 minus 9x squared. Yay! Okay, so now I have all my sides. Can I find sine? Sine is opposite over adjacent. No, opposite over hypotenuse. Here's your opposite of this angle right here. Here's your hypotenuse. So we're going to say this equals the square root of 1 minus 9x squared divided by 1. But you don't have to have the divided by 1. That's your answer. Now let's do the next one. The next one's going to be much shorter because you see the inside. It's the same as this inside. So guess what? We're using the same triangle, people. So for this triangle, what is cotangent of this triangle? Remember, we're referencing this angle right here. What is cotangent of that? This just gives me that triangle over there. So what is cotangent of that? Cotangent. You guys remember Shacho Cow? Sokotoa Shacho Cow? Cow? Yeah. Adjacent over? Opposite. Here, let me write out. Sha, cho, cow. That's cotangent. Adjacent over opposite. So here we go. What is my adjacent side for this triangle? 3x. What is my opposite? Square root of 1 minus 9x squared. And because we're not in calculus, you must get rid of the square root on the denominator. So that means we get 3x times the square root of 1 minus 9x squared. And on the bottom we have 1 minus 9x squared. And that is it. No, you cannot cancel out that 3x and this 9x squared. You can't do that unless you could take a 3x squared out of both of these and factor it out. So that is your final answer.